Morning, I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dan Fiust, Commanding Officer of Marine Attack Training Squadron 203. So our primary mission here at VMAT-203 is to train Category 1 replacement pilots in the Aviation Harrier and give them introductory attack training. So we'll come out to Yuma twice a year for these deployments for training, primarily to use the fantastic range complex that's out here in Yuma. The ranges out here offer the ability to drop pretty much every weapon in the inventory. Yeah, it's a fantastic training opportunity all the way around for the entire squadron. The pilot training is kind of the end user that gets focused on a lot, but it takes a lot of work to put fused bombs on target, right? And the ordnance division gets an incredible amount of training out here. I mentioned the weapons with the ranges that we can use out here. So what that facilitates is the opportunity to train on loading those weapons, building up the bombs that we don't get the opportunity to do back in Cherry Point. And then for the rest of the maintenance department as well, just a high tempo of operation. So out here we're flying 6 days a week, 15 sorties a day, whereas back home we'll maybe fly 4 days a week along with the maintenance day and get maybe 12 sorties a day. A wide variety of jobs in the maintenance department. You'll have your power line division. Those are the plane captains, so they'll help both launch the jets and catch the jets as they taxi in and taxi out. They'll also work on the engines, so any issues with the motor, things like that, they'll work on that. We have the avionics division. They'll work on the electronics in the aircraft, so you know, things like the radios, the radar, the targeting pod, things like that. Airframes, they'll work on structural issues with the aircraft. Flight equipment, okay, they'll ensure all the pilot's gear is safe. Well, I think 203 has an excellent reputation for training the finest attack pilots in the world. The feedback we get from the fleet is that the pilots show up trained and ready to execute the mission and go downrange and deploy and do our nation's bidding when called upon. And I think the Harrier's record of success in combat, essentially unbroken for the last 20 years, is a real testament to that and a true reflection of that. The success this airplane has had in combat, I think is a direct reflection of the pilot training that happens here at 203. Yeah, it's an incredible honor to be the commander of a training squadron like this, especially for the Harrier, having flown it my entire career. The unique thing about 203 is that it's the one squadron that every Harrier pilot has pretty much been in at some point in their careers. So you really see the history of the unit and of the Harrier community. Yeah, I think so. I think every Marine that is part of this unit has a lot of pride in it, mainly in the sense that every Harrier pilot in the fleet has come through here for training. So every pilot that goes overseas, deploys, and puts bombs on target downrange is a direct reflection of all the hard work of the Marines in this unit. So.
We're going to start at time 30.
Alrighty, sir.